Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how are you doing? It's a pleasure to see you around. Yeah, I don't see you, but maybe you can see me on this video. It's Aziz speaking. Well, uh, I was the whole past week I was holding myself not to say um, a thing. I just want to understand why David Macron is Macroning in our things. I mean, like, I don't know why the president of France tried to involve himself in a battle that is really very strong battle that you want to fight with Muslims by touching their beloved. Macron, by the way, you have to love Muhammad, peace and blood be upon him. Muhammad is lovable. He's not really hateable. If you can just check his history, you can learn that Muhammad is a very let's say unique guy you can never find typically like. Well, is if you talk about democracy, Macron, listen to me. If you just talk about democracy and talk about freedom and talk about, you just have to talk. Well, I think even freedom doesn't mean I have to slander, I have to offend you, I have to engage in your things, I have to involve what I want and what I want and wherever I want. Well, I think there are lines even for democracy, and then you cross the line of Muslims. You ruling a country where everybody's there, Muslims, not Muslims. So, and as a president, you have no right to slander whoever, God or prophet or whatever beliefs that they believe in. So Macron, I've heard that, I've seen you step back, but what you said it's just been there, and it's a record. You cannot jump out and try to make it like I didn't say this and I didn't mean that. Well, you meant it, unfortunately. But I'm telling you a message. You can kill all of us as Muslims, but never say a word about Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, Muhammad. Therefore, I'm just telling Macron, try to think before you say, because Muhammad, you know what? You don't have to listen to what people say. I want you to just go back and check the seerah of Prophet Muhammad. I don't think you'll find even a word that make you hate him. Our Prophet, the great human being ever, the greatest one, he was great with Muslims and Jewish and Christian and whoever religion. He was the best human being behave with any other religion. Many Muslims really never follow the way he did, and if they do, there will be no fight and no argument between Muslims and non-Muslims, because even Prophet dealt with non-Muslims were his neighbors, his friends. I mean, like, he used to go to them and say hello every morning, and that's really awesome. So please, Macron, I want you to Macron away from things. Otherwise, what you're doing is really crazy. Can you see that the world now stood up and talk about? You don't have to talk about Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. You can take our eyes, but not talk about Macron. Well, I'm not a terrorist. I'm not extremist. But I'm just advising people like you, like presidents leading big country like France, and a country where democracy is everywhere, so you don't have to get out and touch the red line of other people's religion. You guys, to Muslims and to everybody who loves the Prophet, and instead of talking a lot, you guys have to love Muhammad and pray too much to our beloved. Tell his seerah on Facebook and whatever social media, instead of talking like Illa Muhammad Illa. Why don't you tell us something about Prophet? Yeah, write something about him. Write about his behavior, his honesty, his everything. Write a word about Prophet instead of just saying, yeah. say Prophet was this, Prophet was the greatest human being because of this. Let's everybody bring one word about Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings, and that will be helpful and really great. I really want everybody to talk about Prophet rather than just saying Illa Muhammad and keep silent. Write something, even a letter or a word about Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, and that will be a lot better. Thank you so much, guys.